What is up, my guys? I'm not gonna keep you waiting. So, because you want the story, right? Alright, take it away.
UA entrance exam arc. Stepping through the towering gates of UA High, Ren felt a familiar knot of anxiety twist in his stomach. At 16, and still noticeably shorter than many of his peers at 4 feet 11, he surveyed the bustling crowd of hopefuls, a stark contrast to his solitary upbringing. Each student radiated confidence, their quirks a tangible presence, while Ren's ancient true magic lay hidden, a profound secret making him feel utterly alien. He observed the bombastic Katsuki Bakugo, whose explosive personality mirrored his quirk, and the seemingly quirkless Izuku Midoriya, whose nervousness was palpable. Ren, with his gray hair and eyes, blended into the background, trying to gauge his competition without drawing attention to his own unique, unclassifiable power. The entrance exam consisted of 2 parts, a written test and a practical combat simulation. Ren navigated the written portion with quiet competence, relying on his self-taught academic knowledge. The practical exam, however, was where the true challenge lay. Examinees were unleashed into replica cityscapes to destroy robotic villains, earning points based on their combat prowess. Ren's strategy was precise. Utilize his telekinesis and elemental manipulation with just enough subtlety to appear like an unregistered versatile quirk rather than true magic. He aimed for efficiency, dismantling robots by targeting weak points, using small bursts of wind to destabilize, or manipulating debris with invisible force, all while avoiding any overt display that might reveal his non-quirk nature. While he did disable robots, he focused on earning rescue points, prioritizing the safety of other examinees. High up in the observation room, Principal Nezu, with his keen intellect and observant eyes, took particular notice of a small, gray-haired boy who didn't seem to be overtly using a powerful quirk, yet was consistently racking up both villain takedown and rescue points with an almost uncanny efficiency. As the practical exam commenced, Ren moved like a ghost through the urban maze. His unique application of magic allowed him to outmaneuver and disable robots with surprising speed, racking up points steadily. He used telekinetic pushes to send smaller robots crashing into larger ones, conjured localized gusts of wind to disorient and expose vulnerabilities, and even formed minor illusions to create diversions. Crucially, he also deployed subtle Punky Doodle's 8 spells, such as
Extremely slow internet,
which he used to cause localized system glitches and processing delays in the robot's AI, making them sluggish and easier to avoid or disable without a flashy display. The sheer power of other students' quirks was daunting, and he often found himself having to quickly adapt when confronted by the likes of Bakugo's widespread destruction or other powerful attacks, always ensuring his own actions could be misconstrued as a generic, if versatile, quirk. However, his focus remained on the well-being of his fellow examinees, subtly guiding them away from danger or providing support when needed. Nezu's interest only intensified as he meticulously reviewed the footage of Ren's performance, noting the unusual and seemingly disparate methods the boy employed. Towards the climax, the monstrous zero-pointer robot emerged, a terrifying obstacle designed to test students' bravery, not their combat points. As chaos erupted, Ren primarily relied on his magic to secure rescue points, subtly employing his abilities to clear rubble, create small force fields to deflect debris, or telekinetically nudge struggling examinees out of harm's way, all without drawing direct attention to himself. He made sure to help Midoriya when he could, subtly using his magic to guide him. The exam concluded with Ren exhausted but confident in his score, though a deep anxiety lingered. Had his hidden magic been convincing enough? He departed UA's gates, the tension of waiting for the results almost unbearable, unaware that he had already piqued the curiosity of UA's principal, who sensed there was more to this seemingly unassuming applicant than met the eye.